Everybody, and welcome to Woodhouse Stories and Beyond with myself, Matthew Young, and Michael Woodhouse.
Hello.
Going back to the opening, the conversation, just as a public conversation, nothing more than a conversation, not moans, not digs, just a conversation. I get stop the boats.
Well, see, I've always been a reform supporter to push the agenda forward, because I do think it's a danger for the UK. However, in my honest opinion, I've got I had a lot of support for Nigel Farage back in the day. Obviously, when he was in UKIP, he put a lot of passion behind that. Tommy Robinson's had a lot of passion for the same kind of thing. There's a lot of things I don't agree with, but you can't pick and choose. And the difference is Tommy's never stopped and he's never cut off to move on. Where I don't understand Nigel Farage saying
leave means leave.
Yeah, it's like,
so when he's quit, he's left.
Yeah, and it's like you.
But this is what I keep saying. The contradictory. Now I've used this about reform. It's we can all talk Labour, Conservative as well, of course. There's so many contradictives. The 350 million big red bus that's supposed to save the NHS when we had Brexit. Where's that gone? What's happened to that? You get the post of saying I'm voting for my grandson when there was acting for the general election, but they don't want people of 16 to vote. So that's a contradictory to me, because you're getting senior people saying I'm voting for my grandson without speaking to your grandchildren, knowing their views and opinions. And the fact that they didn't want grandchildren to vote, I'm sorry, but that's a contradictory in itself as well. The money situation, you can't complain about others for money when you're being investigated yourself. I say keep it political, keep it about the parties, keep it about what's right for the country. You talk about the European thing. Nigel was the UK representative in the European Fund. He was the lowest, despite this big passion of his, he was the lowest attendance person to that. The only times he went was enough times to get paid. That's how much passionate he really was about it.
The thing is with him, what got me was I was all behind him leading reform, because he had the power and he had the people behind him to get him into Parliament to make this happen. And he's kind of just shit on it by going, look, I am an MP, but I'm going to resign as MP and you can vote me back in.
Yeah,
but that's going to cost more money from taxpayers.
Exactly. So, and also they're saying like, I'll reform with new ideas. There's more new people in the Conservatives now than there is sort of reform. Most of the reform bench is old Conservative people who a lot of reform complained about. Again, just contradictory. So there's probably a newer bench in the Conservatives now than any other one.
Surviving Anarchy. Available now.